Ooh. Excuse me. Snoopy, Snoopy, where did you go? Come on, come on. Alright, let's just get rid of all of these extra tabs that I don't need open. Yes. Don't save. That I can close. I'm just trying to make it as easy as possible on my computer so that way, yeah, it won't be slowed down at all and we won't have any lag because we don't want lag. Woo! A lot of background stuff going. Let's get rid of that. Alright. That must be good now. Woohoo! Alright. Alright, they seem to be going well so far with the stream. Not experiencing any lag, which is good. No dropped frames, we don't want any. Excuse me, because that would be bad. We don't want that. And it's no good, it's no bueno. We no want. Ooh. So good, I just finished eating dinner. Really, really good. And so now, yeah, from the sounds of it, the coffee is done. It is ready. Which is good. Which is wonderful. So we'll go grab that in a second. I just want to make sure I have everything ready and set up properly because it's been a while since I've done Minecraft and Sky Factory. So excited. So, yeah. Alright. Don't know if I have much activity in the chat tonight and everything just because we're doing this a little later. But yes, it should be good. So, I'm going to go refill my water, get some coffee. We'll begin in just a moment. So, go ahead and praise the Breakfast Club poster. I'm back. Guess who's back again. Jim. Guy was back. Hello, friend. Guy was back. Something. I don't know them words very well. Oh, yes, it's an either-handed cup. I didn't realize. Hello, Dana! Welcome to the live chat. We're going to be beginning in just a moment. Here, just wanted to refill my coffee, get that ready, and some water. We'll begin in just a moment. Banana. Okay. That's ready. Alright. So, all you ladies and germs in the chat, or who are watching this as the rebroadcast, we're about to begin in 3, 2, 1, mark. Hey yo everyone, I'm Leg MacGyver, and welcome back to Minecraft Sky Factory. It's a little weird, a little late if you're watching this live. Otherwise it might seem a little strange if you're watching the broadcast before there's this weird light over here. That is because this is actually a much later podcast. I'm actually doing this at 8:06 p.m. on the day of the 21st of the first month of the year, January, in the year of our Lord, 2017. Don't know why I did that, but hey, it felt good, and so we're going to do that. So that's why I have this lamp over here, sort of shining lights, because I ain't those professional YouTubers that have, the big ring light right there that does all the light and everything, because I don't have a wall right behind me to make it nice and ambient, and there's no sun, because it's after 6 o'clock anywhere in the world this time of year. It's pretty dark, so there's no sun coming from there to help. And I've been having troubles getting that to work. My webcam basketball time, so I have this light over here, which should hopefully be good unless it makes me really warm. I think I have it angled down enough so to actually just keep the coffee warm. So yes, we got the coffee going. Even though it's 8 o'clock at night, it's always a good time for coffee. I have my water and everything, and so we're going to begin in just a moment here. For any of you watching this live or as the rebroadcast, my good old friend Dana Joe, many of you knew her as Little Red Joe, where her channel is always in the description below. She actually got a new channel. She's not actually at Little Red Joe anymore. She's at Dana Joe. So that new link will be in the descriptions now for any of you wanting to go and support her and everything. So yeah, because we're all good, fun people here on YouTube. So yes, there is that. And then the other thing is I'm probably going to be doing this for the next couple live streams. I know he doesn't watch it because he's not subscribed to me, but I'm going to keep thanking him. Is my good YouTuber and Instagram poster, Wavy Films, for making me this absolutely wonderfully beautiful Kingdom Hearts Sora minifigure, custom minifigure. It is just so cool. Most of it is hand painted. It is awesome. It's a tremendous job. I just absolutely love it. I think it's one of the best minifigures that I have now, especially since it's custom made. Once you get into custom making minifigures, it's a whole new world of Lego. So yeah, thank you so much, Wavy, for that. Going to be many good old shout outs to you. But that's not why you came here. You came here for this, for Minecraft. So we will jump right back in here for the good old fun of that. Also going to grab, I think this is the right notebook. I have too many notebooks sitting around with too many different random notes, many of them all from Dungeons and Dragons sessions. This is the one we want. Yes, this is the one we want. What else is in this one? Just the stuff we want. Good. Taking a while to load. That's why you still see the title screen. Yes, I know high CPU is being detected. That's because Minecraft is running. So just keep doing your thing. Come on. Come on, Minecraft. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Alright. Alright. So that's good. Alright. So, last time in Sky Factory, if I can remember, which was many weeks ago. I don't even think the last time I did Sky Factory was here. I think it was when I was still back at home. So, what happened was, we decided to delve into magical crops, which we'll show in a little bit, but I have a whole bunch of other stuff I did behind the scenes, which you can sort of already tell. We delved into magical crops because we figured that this would probably be the best way to get resources and materials quicker, because we don't have to put it through a process. We basically just have to wait for crops to grow to get essence, and once we have enough essence, put that into a table in a certain format, and we get materials. So much easier than taking getting cobble from the cobble gen, putting that into gravel, then sand and dust, and then sifting that dust, and then getting those materials, putting those all together, and then putting it into the smeltery. No, we're completely cutting out all those like 12 different middlemen for farming. So yes, between then and now and everything, I've done a bit of off-screen work, which is why, for any of you paying attention to the day counter, it's 123 or 123. No clue how these coincidences keep happening. So yes, I've been doing a whole lot of other stuff off camera, not progress stuff, just aesthetic stuff. So yeah, as you can see, first off, is I ended up, putting a couple little trees on either side of a little pathway here to make it a little more green, a little more naturey and everything. I put the XP tanks over here for the ones that aren't at the mob farm. That I have this dump chest for, and I just need to dump all my inventory. And then I decided to make this little railing of glass to look out over our farm, which you can tell is a little different. And that's because I decided to finish off little farm area. They are making it this nice little curve, and then making these little side areas. And as we can see, we have this nice big old plot of dirt and soil that we can use for whatever we might want to, for whatever our needs. I'll show you everything down below. But the other thing I did is there's this lovely stuff, and it's actually an achievement, I believe, and it's called topiary grass. What you can do is very simple. It's just grass and seeds, which easy enough. You can put it through a sieve, and you can actually get all of these really fun, cool saplings and bushes and stuff that you can't get from normal dirt. So yeah, you can get sakura saplings or cherry blossom trees. There's willow, redwood, eucalyptus, which is, I believe, a pinky green sort of wood. It's really cool. Hopseed, tigerwood, amaranth, silver bell, maple saplings, and then the berry bushes. So yeah, I mainly was just looking for the sakura trees because I had this wonderful idea of lining the path to the mob farm with them. But of course, when I was first getting the saplings and cooking them, they were just small little trees like that. And so I go and I start placing these down. I placed the first small one, and then these huge ones just started popping up everywhere. It's like, well, shoot, I just want this nice little row of nice little pink sakura trees. And I was like, that would be nice and everything. So they ended up getting really big. So I was like, okay, well, it's still pretty nice. I still like the look of them. And to light it up so mobs don't spawn underneath them or on top, I used the glowstone slabs using the saw that we have to cut them and everything. So it's this nice, wonderful lighted path. But as you can see, I've only done half. It's not for lack of saplings or bone meal or anything. It's actually for lack of glowstone. I actually ran out, and so I need to make more. But there are seeds for that. So we can get onto that later. We're just going to see. Alright, not much in here. Oh, there is a Soren bag, though, which I believe has a set thing every time, much like, I think, what is it, the waffle bag? So, yeah. So we have that going in. I haven't done anything else over here yet. We're still, working towards that. It's a bit far off. So there's that. I haven't done anything with the smeltery, although do we have anything in it? No. I was getting a whole lot of armor pieces and stuff last time, which is why I've actually made another level. But you may be thinking, well, why would you make another level? Well, it's not really getting cramped in here, but once we get into more machines and everything, we're going to be losing and gaining room and everything and such. So I was like, I like this more open floor. I don't like it being so crowded. I like it along the wall. So I was like, alright, well, I'll preapprehensively, that's not a word. I'm not even speaking words. What are words? Anyways, I decided to make another floor, something else, which is actually a challenge that I came up with. I ended up going through what is it? 422 pages individually, looking at different items and mods to look at stuff. And one of the things that I decided I was going to do after getting so much stuff from item bags and everything is I thought, alright, one of the challenges we're going to make ourselves is to make and display every single armor in the game. So just give you an idea, let's look at helm. There are so many different helms. We have the regular chain, iron, diamond, gold, mana steel, terra steel, candy, which should be interesting, Wyvern, Skin, which sounds creepy, Thaumium Fortress Helm, Crimson Cold, Savitio, all of that good stuff, although those aren't the actual helms we need. Some of this stuff may not actually be achievable in the game, but I thought that would be really cool. And I also thought, you know what, swords would also be cool as well. So if I look up sword, there are these wonderful sword pedestals, which I haven't made any yet. So yeah, one of all the regular type of swords, and then some of these other ones that you can make easily, and then we get into the Tinker's Construct stuff, then things start to get interesting. But I'm not going to worry about too much of the Tinker's Construct now until we have like infinite materials from, whatchamacallit, magical crops and stuff. So yeah, there's other stuff from like Thaumcraft and everything, so a lot of stuff to keep it going for a while, and that's decorative one. You can't actually see that. And there's other things I have on here as Well, like the Kikoku sword, which should be interesting. Hat stands, I don't know what they do, so that should be interesting. Things like hang gliders, golden eggs, handguns, SDX explosives, question mark? And things like that. A whole bunch of other stuff and a whole bunch of mod packs we'll look into once we can sort of be a little more freely with everything. So, yes. I also move the achievement stand over here. Make a field of grass 25 blocks away from your base for spotting animals. That's something we are going to do today, I think, or at least get towards it. Otherwise, Mechamatic, we haven't. Sprinkler, none of this stuff we aren't to quite yet, but we're working towards. So, yes. So, then we have this area over here and such. And so, yeah, well, I've been in between episodes doing aesthetic stuff of doing this bit, doing the trees and stuff over there. I've been forming. Wait, I'm sorry. Hello. Okay, well, this brings me to another thing that I need to do. Well, we don't really have a place for you yet, Mr. Sheep. Thankfully, we have a whole bunch of safari nets. Thank you. One of the things that has been happening since I've expanded out a little bit is, of course, the fact that animals have actually been spawning. So I actually have another sheep. Can't remember what wool. Oh, it's a white. So I have 2 white. Then I also have a fluid cow, which, for any of you who have watched Captain Sparkle's playthrough of Sky Factory, you know how hard they were to come by for him. I found one almost right away, and it has fire water in it, which I have no clue what that is, and Jailer's safari nets are one-time use. Shoot, I shouldn't have wasted that. I thought they were reusable. Just goes to show how much I actually know. So we're going to pick you back up until we have a place for you. Otherwise, probably the other very most obvious thing that is bringing such joy to your ears is I found the config file for magical crops and turned off Minitio crop and magical crop damage when you walk over it. This is why it also looks different for all of these little plots, because I can now walk on all of them without getting killed and taking damage, which is wonderful. So yeah, I've been forming Minitio and all that stuff to where, yeah, I actually have 13 Imperio, which is consisted of 4 Crucio, which is made of 4 Axio, which is made of 4 Minitio. So 4 times 4 times another 4, 4 times 4 is 16 times another 4 is 64. So for, yeah, 64 Minitio equals one of these, I think. Yes. So yeah, I had, so far I've gotten 13 stacks of Minitio, and I still have a couple left over. We have a whole bunch of coal essence, which we don't really need to use right now. And then, yes, a plethora of earth and grass, as well as a couple extra flowers. So yes, I've actually had to make another reconfusion stone for different things. So yes, so yeah, we're actually going to sort of be doing the same sort of thing today, except making more seeds to make our way towards Zvicio. I have some of this stuff in front of me. I just like having the magical crop stuff here. So yes, so we're working our way towards Zvicio, which is made from 4 Imperio, so 4 stacks of Minitio makes 1 Zvicio, right? So 4, 6, so 4, 16, 64, and then yeah, 4 stacks of 64. That's what we're going to, but we need to do other things. Hello, Baba Busha. What is up? Not a whole lot, except a whole lot of fun right now. So one of the things that's an achievement is iron, which is just 4 iron, 4 Imperial, and some Minitio seeds. So it's a good thing I did get some, what's it called? Imperial? Yes, Imperial. So we can do that. I have a couple of Minitio. Now all I have to do is grab some iron from our plethora of iron, which has exponentially increased to 51 blocks. Yes, you never truly realize how much iron you can get from, I'll just take all of it, from whatever they're called. That's not what I want. I need crafting station. From the loot bags, because yeah, one loot bag may have, say, iron boots and iron chest. Well, when you put them to the smeltery, it, I believe, gives you the equal appropriate amounts of each of those things. So you get the 8 from the chest and you get the 4 from the boots. So you can get a lot of whatever they're called iron when you smelt it back down to then turn it into blocks. So I'll just use my little watering can here to help these out. So yes, we can plant iron seeds, get those growing a little bit, because I believe to get the extreme to do Imperial into Servicio, yes, we need some very high-tech stuff. Trying to remember what we need iron for. What does iron essence look like? That's what it is. What is it used for? Knockback. That's interesting. That's all it's used for. Okay, so yeah, to get the extreme infusion stone, we're going to need glowstone essence, which, hey, we actually want. Unstable ingots, which are going to be a laugh whenever we have to build those. Obsidian essence, and a nether star. So this is a long way off, because nether star means we have to kill a wither. Which one of the actual achievements to get in the game is to have an automatic wither farm. Just let that sink in there for a little bit. A machine that automatically creates withers and kills them. Yeah. That's an achievement. I don't even think that's in the extreme even. Nope, I need this. Let's see. Diamond Dolly, nope. Nope. Age of Machines. Draconium. Maybe it is in the Age of Insanity. I could have sworn do something about automatic wither farming. We had 20 different move fluid cows and automatic milking, which automatic milking we don't really need right now. I don't know what fire water does, but we don't really need it. Those are way off. Maybe automatic wither farming isn't. Oh wait, there it is. Automate wither farming. So yeah, it's a ways off, which I'm really thankful for, because yeah. So we can't do that, but I do want to know gold seeds, chicken seeds, glowstone, crucio, and glowstone dust. That's all we need. That's good. And we have obsidian going right there, obsidian crop. So we're well on our way there, even though we won't be able to do it. Do we have enough glowstone dust? We have 3. Oh. Do I have any in any of these chests by random? No, so we're going to wait until hopefully the loot bags fill up in the mob form to get a whole bunch of those out, so that way we can yeah, hopefully get glowstone from there. Otherwise I think it's something, so I know witches will drop redstone, but will they drop glowstone? I don't know. That would be something interesting to know. So yes. So right now, mainly, the only things we're really worried about growing is minitio crops and these. We don't really need to worry about the coal so much, or even the earth crops, just because we aren't doing much with them. So we're mainly just worried about these, which maybe I will move these over to the big one once we can start getting multiple seeds of them, because then that will be very helpful. Just use our hoe here. And we lost something in there, okay. So we plant iron. Doop, doop, doop. Aluminum, copper, obsidian, and tin. So the thing with these, and I should just put them over there, and I'll just let them grow. So let's look at this. So what do we have? Let's look at the other page. So aluminum, that's one of the ones we have. So the aluminum essence, you need 9 of them for ore. Iodite. Alright. Copper essence. You need 9 for ore, and 10 is the other one. Yes, so 10 essence you need 9 for. So ideally, instead of forming a single crop 9 times, to get the same amount in less time, get it in less time, any more crops that you have will lessen that by so much. Having 3 crops will make it 3 times faster, and so on and so forth. So if I just have 9 of any one of them, 9 of those, and I can harvest them all at once, will give me that essence, which is ideally what we want. For those, what is obsidian? So, and obsidian essence, you need 9 of those. So you want 9 of those as well. Coal we don't really worry about, nor earth, although nature seeds, nature essence. I'm trying to remember what nature essence does. Yeah, nature essence can do some wild stuff for us, which is really cool. So, like, oh, it can do thorns. Interesting, but we don't need to do that. But can you give us cactus at some point? Mycelium, vines, lily pads. Not stuff we really need right now. Although moss stone will be useful for Tinker's construct stuff, so we don't need to worry about that. Don't know why that was something I had written down. Experience seeds, so I'm just looking through here. Earth essence. This is earth essence. This goes to that, so what is this that I have down? Huh. Obviously I wrote something down wrong. Interesting. Let's see, what was one of the other ones I was looking for? Fire. I believe it was fire seeds. Yes, because they produce fire essence, which makes buckets of lava, which you might think, well, why do we need that when we have the lava generators up there? Well, this immediately produces buckets of lava from them, and you only need 4 essence and a bucket. To assure that immediately pulls out, but we can have buckets going into something that are then pulled out. That can also be quicker or slower depending on how you look at it. So that is something that could be helpful to us. So that'd be interesting, but I think right now, fire, magnesio, gold we don't really need so much, nether, obsidian. So goldstone we're looking for, as well as just making more of some of the other ones. Redstone we don't need to worry about, nor water, lapis, experience, quartz. Diamond are way off because they require Vicio as well as emeralds. Then there's these ender animal ones, which we don't need to worry about. And then there's more of these, like nickel, silver, rubber, platinum. sulfur, bronze, invar. So some of these we'll need. So let's just go ahead and look at our metals and take what we have, I think, out of here. So we are going to want more tin. Going to want tin. Electricity we don't need to worry about. We don't need to worry about these because we can get from loot things. Invar. We don't. Ferrous, which is, I think, nickel. Which might not be bad. Electrum would be good. Aluminum. Silver. Shiny, redstone, damium, bronze. Electrosteel we aren't really using. Mana steel we aren't. Copper. Okay. So I think we'll mainly start with these. We'll also grab some more obsidian. We don't really need to worry about quartz invar though. Oh, we have more. We have blocks of stuff that we can use too. Silly me. Lead we don't need to worry about. We aren't using that in a whole lot of stuff. Invar we don't have a whole lot. How do we make invar? Let's see. Invar ingot. Invar blend. Iron and ferrous. Okay. So if we have crops of those going, then we can be in business. Alright, so we're going to need more Amnesia seeds. That's not what I wanted. Oh, not hashtag. We want at magical. Alright, so what is it we need for these? It's Crucio. Okay. So what we're going to do then is we'll break up the Imperio into as many Crucio as we can. And then we need to grab Manicio and seeds. Alright. So first we do this. Make as many seeds as we can. Which is 13. It's not a whole lot, but it's not bad. Alright. Then let's see. We'll start with what we just have enough for. For seeds and stuff. So silver we'll do next. And I did that wrong. No. I'm doing it wrong. Silver. Oh, it requires Imperio. Alright, well, we don't need that much silver, so we won't worry about that. Electrum, though. We could use... Okay, that requires that. Okay, so hold off on those which we can't do. Ferrous. Okay, I'm sorry. Where is... tin, sulfur, platinum, rubber, nickel. Okay, we can't do that either. That requires Imperio as well. Okay. So, what do we do? We can't do any of those. That's a block of tin. We can do tin, we can do aluminum, do bronze. We already did bronze, but we can make more, I guess. Do we use it on more stuff that does Crucio, or do we save it? I say we just go for it. And we'll just wait for these. I want to go up and see if we can get a glowstone dust though for the moment, because if we can do that, then that would be helpful. So we're going to double check that, and then we'll, yeah. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, nothing dropped by riches. Okay, so let's see what we can get. Probably nothing good, but we're mainly just looking for a glowstone. That's trash. Soren, that's trash. And common treasures might have it. Just fine, it's not bad. Otherwise, the rest is trash. And man of steel, a miniature heart. The bucket. We'll get rid of that one miniature essence. And that's trash. Alright, so no glowstone. So we'll have to hold off on that one. That is fine. We will then just make what we can. Throw our random stuff in there. So can make 4 more of something. We have 1 more copper, so we haven't done bronze yet. Okay, that's good to know. So we can do bronze, and obsidian. Basically, if we could double our output for a lot of these right now, that would be excellent. Okay, so then 10. We can do another one, and then aluminum. Beautiful. Okay, so now we need more Minicio for stuff, and it looks like a lot of these are getting close, or at least the one is. So what we're going to do is we're going to farm these off and then start moving this over to the big plot, I think. And we'll sort of space them out a little bit so we know where everything is. At least that's my thoughts. I don't know why, but it feels a little crowded over here in this area because I actually have my easel up with a painting that I'm working on. And so it's like, here's this, then there's my monitor, which is slightly angled, and then there's my easel, which is like cornered off from that. So it feels like there's this like artificial wall right next to me. It's really interesting. This coffee is so good. When I listened to my mother getting this new brand, which was actually a lot cheaper for the same amount. And the flavor is just as good. So remember, listen to your mother's children. Children, adults, young adults, tweens, midlife crisis, and elderlies. I think that's all of them. I don't know, did I miss one? I don't know. These two, the copper and the obsidian, are being stubborn. I didn't have bronze before. I don't know why I thought I had bronze. And aluminum, tin, copper. This copper and bronze sort of look a little bit alike. Now hold on. Just a wee little bit. Okay, these aren't growing, so I'm just going to take them up for right now. Then we shall move them over here. And we'll sort of space it off like this. To there. To there. To there. Iron, aluminum. To there. To there, and we'll just put that there. Not very useful in the long run, but It'll do. It'll do, pig. It'll do. Alright, now the main thing to focus on is minutia, but I'm going to get another chest. Right there. And we're going to put it in here. Or set it right there. To put the iron, ferrous, silver, the electrum. Yes. So those are the ones we want to work for, and then alright. I'm only going to put in things in stacks of 4 for right now, simply because you can only work stacks of 4. Alright, so the bottom ones we can do, the top ones not easily. Things to work towards. Beautiful. And then we can put that in there. All of those. Well, the chests everywhere. It's going to be so much better when we have an ME system. It will be glorious. Glorious for Mother Russia. Alright. Beautiful, wonderful, easy breezy cover girl. Okay, do we have enough essence to make more stuff? No, let's do that to make it nice on ourselves. We can do a whole lot of coal in earth, not so much anything else, which is fine. So let's sort of help out the minutio crop here. We'll sort of do a harvest of minutio, then we're going to work on getting a platform area for animals to have a nice little farm. For all the little piggies and horses and moo cows and ships, all the wonderful ships. Because you can never have too many ships. They're so wonderful. This is the annoying thing. Even though the water can does help things grow, it's not always a consistent. It's always a ratio and variable of what will grow and the percent chantage of things to grow and everything, and how things are timed and how many ticks in a second and the possibilities for every second or for every tick, and yeah, making it annoying and frustrating. Then you're just sitting here for ages and it's like, ugh. Of course, I don't think you can use bone meal. Maybe you can. Could be lying. Don't quote me on that. Like almost everything I said. If a reporter came up to me and was like, so what do you think of Minecraft? I'd first off say, don't quote me on any of this. Because, number one, confidentiality stuff of what I might say that I might not know I'm saying. And that could be used in a way that I don't want it to be used. And then also just the fact that, yeah, I already know most of the stuff, so. Wonderful coffee. Ooh. Ooh. Little gritty. Mmm. Ooh, that just helps keep you a little more awake. And, ooh. Yeah, tickle your innards. Which, I don't know, like, how harmful would that actually be if, like, somebody tickled your innards? It's a very disturbing thing to think about, first off. Let's get that elephant out of the room, alright? There's no doubt about that. Tickling somebody's innards, very unusual and possibly very cruel, but definitely unusual. Also the fact, like, what would that do to somebody? Like, what if I tickled your pancreas? Like, what would that entail? Like, what would that do, not do it? Sure, it might not matter that we're asking this, because who's going to do it? Alright, there is that, there are sickos, and there are people who write horror books that make no absolute sense, and then of course there's the wonderful world that nobody likes to delve into called fan fiction, because it's a very interesting place where once you go in, there's never coming back out. It's like Vegas. What happens in Vegas? When you stay in Vegas, what happens in fan fiction, once you read it, never leaves. Once you say something, those fanfic authors will do whatever they want. That is scary. Except that I don't have any fanfiction of me, which is wonderful and awesome. Because that means I still have, well, I don't really know what I have. But that's the thing. If I don't have it, then that means there's no need. So therefore, I'm safer. But what I was getting to is the whole tickling of innards. That's what it was about. Like, what would that do? Like, how would that actually feel? Like, a lot of the time, we can feel when our stomach is upset and everything. We can feel our heart beating and everything. We can breathe in and out and feel our chest rise and fall and everything. But it's not like when we use the bathroom, we don't feel ourselves squeezing our bladder or feeling the air go directly into the lungs and out and everything. We don't feel stuff cycling through our liver, going through our intestines. We just don't feel that. So I don't know if it's like a lack of nerves going to it or a lack of sensory nerves going to it, to where if to say somebody were to tickle an organ of yours, thus classifying innards, then what would that actually feel like, or would it not feel like anything at all? Just because of the fact that, number one, like almost nobody would have felt it, because a lot of the time when people do surgery and stuff, they're under like anesthesia and things like that where they can't feel, they're loopy, and they don't really understand things. But, yeah, what happens then if somebody were to do that? Would you feel it? Would it feel good, bad, weird? Would it feel like a tickle? Or would it be something a little more catastrophic? I don't know. Nor do I really want to know at the same time. I'm interested, but only to a certain point. Well, hi. Oh, we have a pig now. I'm gonna take care of him. Where'd the pig come from? Did he come from upstairs? Oh, okay. We have a pig now, ladies and gentlemen. Our zoo, our farm and zoo is just growing. And none of us actually doing anything. We don't even have a farm yet. We don't even have an area for them to spawn yet. And they're already doing it. They're getting ahead of me, farm animals. So yeah, tickling your innards. What's your guys' opinion, your thoughts on it, how creeped out you are? Let me know down in the comments below, or if you're watching this live, then tell me such. Or if you guys think that I'm just way too weird, and even one cup of coffee is just way too much for me, then please feel free to tell me that as well. Just know for a fact that I may ignore that because of the fact of, I want to see your evidence that one cup of coffee is bad enough for me to not need to say weird things and stuff and putting the words into sentences doing, and I'm Lorelai Gilmore. I think that's what it's summed up with. I need coffee to do the standing and the words putting in the sentence doing. I think that is what it has come down to. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Awesome. Whole bunch of initio. Because we use the hoe, it doubles the output. Although, if we look into here, and we look at Axio, this 2. So it basically triples everything. And then this, yeah, quadruples it, I think. What does this do? 1 extra, 2 extra, and then it jumps to 4 extra, and then 8 extra. So you get 9 for every 1 essence. So what does it take to make Crucio? Oh, 4 Crucio and a hoe. Oh, we can do that. So we get better hoe, so we can get more Minicio. Yo, Minicio, yo. Nope, I need my stones. That's a really weird thing to say. Leave my stones. I had stones, but I had them removed. That's weird. Okay. No clue how much it's going to make for me. So, 8. Oh, okay, we only need 4. 2, 3, 4, and put that in there. Crucio. Beautiful. So now we will triple our output, which is nice. Because I think once we have enough Manisha again, because we'll have a whole bunch more, but then turn that into Crucio to then put into Imperio. Yes, because all we need is 4 Imperio to make the Imperio, and that will give us 5 for every 1 crop, which will give us a whole lot more. And I think what we're going to do, one of the first things when we get to Zavicio, which is a long way off because don't know why I wasn't showing. Okay, yeah, the extreme one is a ways off, and they each have each durability. Then there's the master one, and this requires a whole bunch of stuff which needs Zavicio. So yeah, once we have Zavicio, which is a ways off, okay, but keep that in mind, it's a ways off. Once we have that, then what we might do is instead of immediately going into a whole bunch of crops, is to first make it into a hoe, just so we can get so much Manicio to turn into Zavicio, to then use into more seeds of various types. That's my thought process. So yes, so now that we have that going, these are all growing naturally. Let's build our animal little sanctuary area, which I think I decided I was going to do off this way, I believe. I think I wanted to put it off this way with the idea of, yeah, putting it around this way and sort of behind here as well. Maybe making a barn building or something for farming. Sort of like right behind this part, but making this area green. So I think that's what we're going to do. So let's get some cobble. And we'll use slabs because they are nice to work with. And we have a whole bunch of them. And we are going to build out this way. Charlie, you are getting down really low. How far are you away from leveling up, though? Oh, you only need 8 more. How much did that give you? 1. So you need 7 more, and you have 7 uses. Interesting. I'm trying to think of how I want this, because if I do it on there, then all of this will be level, which means it'll be level with that. Okay. I think that is what I want to do. So we will, yes, just build out like this. Go whoop, whoop, and we're going to make it decently big for the animals because we want to make sure a lot of them can spawn and have a nice room to grow. But I'm going to count just to make sure I have it as a nice number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we'll just do a nice 10. 10 wide and is 10 too much? Maybe 8. Yes, I want an even number because then it's easier to... Another pig! I know I keep hearing them, but I just keep putting it off like it's a normal thing. There's another pig. We're not ready for you yet, Mr. Pig. Let's just use one of these. Well, we're certainly not going to have a shortage of animals whenever we start this farm. Okay. So. Okay. nice thing is we can use this wall to just bring out around everything too, which will be nice. So actually, I do need to make this 9, because the 9th one will be wall. So there, now we know that that is going to be wall. And we can keep building this out, which is going to be wonderful. It's going to be wunderbar. And I'm not going to worry about the edge right now, because we can do that towards the end. More towards when we're actually going to place dirt down, which we have plenty of. I do think it's interesting, the physics in Minecraft, that you can just, crouch and immediately go over the corner of an edge. It is weird. Oh, that's right. Charlie can reduce stuff because he's hoarded. He can sometimes ignore durability when destroying stuff. That's right. So bring this out like that and place a torch down for right now. And now we can come out this a ways. So yeah, we're just going to make a very rudimentary area for animals right now. We're not going to make it super divine and super awesome with a barn and everything. We're mainly just going to, make basically a small pasture for them, and then we can make it fancy with the barn and everything at a later date, or maybe later this episode, depending on how things go. So for right now, we're just going to go right up to the corner. Which is right here. And I'll place a torch, just so we don't get scared of the dark. So, why are we... These are coming out of my mouth. I don't even know why. That is strange. Alright, I have 6 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need more, don't I? I do. Okay. I'll just come over here, and we have plenty that we can use. And actually, I'm going to need that. We also going to need the crafting table. So we need to do this. And that's more than enough. We probably only needed about 10. That's my guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I don't make these things up, ladies and gentlemen. It is literally 10. Then we will do this for the moment. We want to keep the torch. Okay. And we'll also switch those out. Place that there with that on top. And come over here to put this lovely cobblestone ring around the edge. And there we go. So now we can place the wall, connect it up. I can move that torch in a second. Oh, we actually have enough wall. I didn't think I would have enough, but we do! By George, we've done it. Alright, so then we can hop up here, place torch, jump up here, place torch, move this one, place it down, and then place torch, move this one, place torch, that one has torch, and so on. We'll also place one there for good measure. So now we have this nice ring that we can put the dirt in, which we have plenty of. 64. Is this going to be enough? We will find out. And we're just going to hold down the right click button to make it easier. To make it go faster than individually clicking everything. Because we care about our mice. Our mice have rights against being used beyond their click limit. Even though that's like a couple 100,000 or something. But, you know. Mice lives matter. I am going to need, I think, a lot more dirt. Because we've only filled up a little over half of it. Now 64, so this 31 isn't going to fill it yet. But it will get us close. So we're going to have to use our earth essence to actually make more. And I didn't think I was going to need to so soon. We're also going to need a grass seed. And make use of our lovely watering can. So, take that. And we're actually going to go upstairs for the grass seed, I believe. I think I still have some. Mandrake, snowball, belladonna, pumpkin, melon, barley, ender lily, tomato. Yeah, put them down in this chest. Melons. Am I out of grass seeds? I'm out of grass seeds, so I'm going to have to actually sift dirt. Very interesting. Shoot, I did not mean to do that. I don't have 4 stacks of dirt. Well then. Wasn't like I wasn't going to be needing to do that at some point anyways, so we are first going to finish the pen, and then we're going to sift some dirt. We're going to sift stuff, which we haven't done for only a few episodes. It hasn't been that long that we haven't. Everything grows so slowly. We need like growth pulsars or something, but those are going to take a while. And we'll just use the manual sieve. Yeah. All we need is one, so as soon as we get it then, we're good. Stones. 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 I mean, this is where we're getting our stones from. Not our kidneys or whatever. I was talking about earlier. Ooh, I got something. Grass seeds. Perfect. Don't even need this anymore. Which is good, because I did not want to do that for like half an hour. Because that would not make good content. Alright, so put the grass seed down. The wonderful thing about these grass seeds are magical seeds. These are lifesaver seeds. All you have to do is plunk it down, boom, you have grass. But if you have the watering can, you can use the watering can. As long as there is one piece of grass, it will transfer it to all the other ones. It is wonderful versus having to use grass seeds on every single piece of dirt. Little pro tip that'll help you out in the end. Not that there really is an end, because really, in the end, you're still foreverly internally stuck in the vast emptiness of everything alone. So keep that in mind too, and that you will forever respawn. So yeah, an eternal aloneness in the oblivion that is everything. Oh look, flower. It's an allium. Oh look, another one. Oh, it's because we're in a flower forest biome. I forgot. Because yeah, this also is like basically like using sort of like using bone meal. So flowers can naturally sort of come up. I don't think grass is tall grass, but yeah. So that's interesting. But we don't really want them in here. We are saving this for the animals. And the wonderful thing about these walls is, yeah, they can't jump over them. And it looks still nicer than fences. Still going to need a gate, because there isn't a wall gate, is there? Gate. No, there isn't. So, okay. So we're going to need some wood, which I have on me, and sticks. Now, has the recipe changed for it again, or is it? Okay, it's this. Unlike in the new version of Minecraft, where it is different. Version that nobody likes. To where I think it's like the opposite. Okay. So now we can put all of our animals in there and not have to worry about them going anywhere. Awesome. So we can put pig number 1 down. No. Pig number 2. We can put fluid cow down. We can put sheep down. And we can put sheep number 2 down. Now we have this wonderful pen for animals to be in, and for them to spawn in as well. That way they don't have to come and spawn in our crops. So that just won't be too nice. Let's go look at the loot bag, see if we can get that glowstone we're wanting, or other goody good stuff. Mom's always a finicky little thing, if it's working or not. We do have a couple more bags and some more minutio. Mom's are still spawning, right? There wasn't some catastrophe up here at the top causing them not to spawn. So I definitely hear them. And yeah, I can definitely see all the stuff for slimes, which may actually be clogging it up. Let me go get a bow and arrows, and we can fix that. There isn't a bow in there, so we'll have to go get one. That'll be fine, because we can use slimes for other stuff later on. They'll be useful. Not there, no. Oh, I had a bow. Yes, I do. Bow and arrows. We can make ourselves a nice bow. Call her Robin Hood, or Oliver Queen, or Speedy, or some other arrow pun moniker superhero related name at a later time with the continuous construct, when we can use whatever material we want, because it's always magically producing for us, thanks to magical crops. Alright, so we will head up here to the top. Nothing has exploded, which is good. And I do believe the center is somewhere around right here. Alright. And we'll just shoot all of the slimes, which are congesting everything. The small slimes can't fall. Okay. It's just those big ones that cause problems. Can't move it, spider. I'm trying to shoot the slime. Let's see if I can get the slimes out of the way. Slimes and the spiders. The spiders don't fall down. But the reason why there's always, whatchamacallits, string down there is because of the fact that they naturally drop it. I don't know if any other mob naturally drops it too. But, yes, and slimes will naturally drop slime balls too. It's just this way you get slimes from that, and they get into the smaller ones, and they fall and die, and you get even more that way. So I think it's the small ones that have the greatest chance of naturally dropping slime balls, or it's more of a for sure thing that when they die they will drop one. I think. And they're blue. I don't know if it's because of the biome or the height, but they just are. They just do. I think that's most of the giant slimes. I don't think they're really congesting it much. It's probably more the spiders. And of course, things are starting to not spawn right now because I have a hole to sunlight open. But we're just doing some maintenance on it right now. Okay. So now that that's done, things should be good now. This is a finicky thing of, do things spawn, do they spawn, how far away do you have to be, and all that statistic stuff, so there we go. There we go. Ah. Never thought of that. We're going to have to kill all of these. Which is not a problem. The slimes, on the other hand, I forgot, because I don't know if slimes take fall damage. Don't know if that's a thing, I don't know if that's the reason, but that is one of the weird things. Okay. Let's get all of the levels out of here. Ooh, which is a lot. That's a lot of levels. Alright, we got another loot bag. We got some slime, initio. Stuff. So things are working out nicely there. Alright, what do we have? What's in the bag? Knowledge fragments for Thumbcratch whenever we get to that, which is way down the road. Nether quartz, which is nice. But we don't really need the apples. Then books are nice. Dark steel we don't really need, but we'll take anyways. And common treasure. So still no. Oh, there's a little bag. So still no glowstone. Big use. But oh well. That's sort of why this part isn't getting done yet. So I want to get glowstone seeds to, get glowstone a lot better, and let's drop off the levels just in case or before we die. And we'll leave the arrow and bows in there. I'm also not wearing any armor because I put all the iron stuff onto the armor stands, which I did get some leggings. Do I need leggings? I think the iron, yes, the iron is fully done. Okay, that's good to know. And we're not going to smelt it right now, but we'll put this random stuff in there as we naturally do. So, yes. Awesome. Actually, I need that many shell. Thank you. Alright. Wonder, have we got any more animals? Nope. Sticking strong with just these 5. Although, I don't know why those... Oh, it's because sheep need to eat grass. That's how they get more wool on them. I forgot. As you can actually do. And we'll just put those in there. Put our bread back in our hot bar. And dump off all this extra dirt. Because we don't really need it right now. So let's just fix and situate our hot bar and dump off all of our unnecessaries. Which I think is mainly walls and books. I do believe I've also moved the bed to down here as well. So I have to go a little further down, but we don't sleep very often. But I'm going to anyways, because in sunlight, crops just grow much better naturally. There's also this, which I made, that goes down a little bit for whenever we want to make another lower level. I already have part of it already done, so yes. That is the interesting thing. Normally you would think, well, maybe I would just naturally build up. As you would do from a single piece of dirt, a level playing field, you go up with everything because it's easier. You don't have to go down, which requires things like water elevators and stuff like that. I'm going down because, number one, I like the challenge, and it looks better because you don't have some huge eyesore in the sky like the mob farm. Like, if I maybe thought through it correctly, I might have done something differently to her. Maybe have put in the mob farm a little farther away, and all of that up there at the top, I would have put at, like, ground 0, as in the basis of everything, and had this monstrosity of a, column going down below, so you didn't actually, you could just see this square structure, this cube structure and everything, you just go down some stairs over to the bottom to where they're killing themselves and whatnot. Just to make it, look nicer. So, yes. Fire water. Do I have a bucket on me? I don't. Bucket in here. Let's bucket this cow. What is... Mr. Cow? Let's milk you. Fire water bucket. 80 RF protect, 1500 burn time. Alright. Cool. Burn time is 1600. This is 15,000. So this is essentially worth 10 coal, this one fire bucket. That's nice. What is lava? Burn time is 20,000, so it's not as good as a lava bucket, but it is better than coal. Well, that's good to know. So we don't even need to really worry about the coal crops anymore. We can get fire water from the fluid cow, which does it every 30,000 ticks. There's, I believe, 20 ticks in a second, so I don't know exactly how long that number is. I think it's like 360 or something ticks. Divide that by 2, which is 1800. And then take a 0, which is like 180 seconds, which is equal to 3 minutes. So I think it's like every 3 to 4 minutes you can milk the fluid cows. That's actual math I just did right there, so yes. Yeah, hopefully we get more animals naturally, otherwise I'm sure we get them up there and in our pastures here. So yes. So we have that done, which is good. So yeah, now we can sort of do a bit of farming here. Mainly needing to do the minutio. So The Minicio right now is the limiting factor. Because Minicio we need to turn into the Accio, the Crucio, the Imperio to then use in the materials for making the seeds. Not so much the materials needed for the seeds or the Minicio seeds themselves. Because Minicio seeds are very simple to make and everything. And with our new hoe, they will be even more easier and more accessible. So yes, Magical Crops is very much of a grind, and in between episodes, there will probably be a lot done of basically me just doing this. Watering Minicio to form Minicio to turn into Accio and Imperio and Crucio and everything, to then turn into more seeds and everything. Because at some point, whenever we get to automated farming stations, it will do most of this for us, at least the harvesting. It'll do a lot of the harvesting for us. That way we don't have to for crops that aren't Minicio. For Minicio, we'll still hand do them, just because I believe with a farming station you cannot use a magical crops hoe in it. I think you have to actually use an actual hoe of some other material that isn't magical crops. Which is a little lame, but at the same time they are of different things, because I believe farming stations are for Natura or Natura. I believe either they might be extra utilities, possibly. I don't know for sure, so don't quote me on any of what I've just said. But yeah, they basically will hoe crops that are finished and then immediately put seeds back down for wherever they were. The only thing they won't do is the watering can, because we have to naturally do that. Only because if we wanted to naturally water an area, we would need a reinforced watering can, which does a much bigger area. I think it does. I think this is like, trying to remember. I think this covers like a 3x3 area, but reinforced is like a 4x4. No, it's a 5x5 area, I believe. So there's that about it. But the reinforced watering can actually requires part of your soul. I'm not lying. Because watering can. So there's the regular empty one, which you fill up with water and you get the watering can. Then there's this crushed one. It appears that mechanical hands are not delicate enough to use the watering can properly, because machines cannot use a regular watering can. You have to use a reinforced one. That requires bedrockium, which in itself is triple compressed and quadruple compressed cobblestone. So as you can see how much cobblestone you need for each of those in a block of diamond. Okay. So that's not a big deal. Except the bigger part is this soul fragment. Soul fragment you get from this etheric sword and putting it into your little 2x2 crafting terminal, and it will permanently take apart 10% of your life, or without any heart cancers and whatnot, 1 heart for the soul fragment. For each watering can. But then you can use these in machines. But you literally have to give up part of your soul, part of your character's soul to do it. Yeah. So there is that. So yes, give these guys some wonderful water. And looking at the compressed cobblestone gives me an idea of what we can do, is because right now a lot of that cobblestone up there isn't going towards much. But the cobble gen is still technically going, it just has nowhere to put the cobblestone. Therefore it's not working at all. So what we could do is, instead of putting it in somewhere, what we can do is we can put that into craft ing. So there's crafting table, crafting unit. Isn't there an automatic crafting table? Not seeing it. Auto. Oh, I think it might be called Crafter. Crafter. Yes, I think this will just make things for you. You can put recipes in there and they'll make stuff. Powered auto crafter consumes power per unit, can be upgraded to increase speed and energy storage with capacitors. Yes, maybe. Iron, machine chassis crafting table, Z logic. Needs a slice and splice, it needs all of that stuff. So, okay. Oh, crafter. This machine can hold up to 2 recipes at once and allows recipes to use the crafting results in previous steps. That's right. So what we need is crafting tier 3. Needs a machine frame. Okay, so this is what we need. For and does it need power? I don't think so, but maybe it will. But what this will do is we can put a recipe in there, and when we input items, say cobblestone, it will turn it into whatever it is we want. So that is what we'll need, what we're going to make next. And we'll do that as soon as we're done getting all of this minutiae. All this wonderful, wonderful minutiae, and seeing about maybe making it into a new hull, and so on and so forth. Until Bob's your uncle. If you already have an Uncle Bob, congrats, you're already one step ahead of the process. But don't get too far ahead, because then you don't want to do something else. Like, if you get too far ahead with already having an Uncle Bob, I don't think you can already go and get Aunt Dolores, especially if you already have one. If you do, congrats for you, but that's not actually part of the next step. You don't need Aunt Dolores until actually the 8th step of the process. What is the 8th step of the process, you're asking? Well, just wait and see, because we haven't even covered steps 2 through 7 yet. And now you're wondering, well, what are steps 2 through 7? What is this actual process? And where we already have to start with Bob's our uncle, or get Bob is our uncle, as whatever we're doing is what we're doing. Well, you see, it's a very convoluted plan to win something that is called Dutch Bingo, which is very common in Dutch communities, which is basically you know somebody who knows somebody, or know somebody else who knows somebody else, and you basically know who they know and what they know from who they're from and who they know from who they're from, so you know who everybody who is from whoever, by knowing by somebody who knows somebody, or who they're from, knowing who they're from, or somebody else knowing who they're from. In which case, if you're starting off with Bob's your uncle, then you're already a good part. You don't need Aunt Dolores until step 8. As you already need Bob's your uncle, because then you have to know Bob's brother and everything. You have to know all the stuff about Bob's brother's family. You don't actually have to know anything about Uncle Bob's family. You just need to know that there's an Uncle Bob to start with. That's all you need to know. Because once you're there, you already started there, and by the time you get to Aunt Dolores, unless you don't have Aunt Dolores, then, well, you know, you have to skip that, and you have to go back to whatever part you're at, and you need to do part B, C, or whatever part you're on. Basically, part 1 always starts with having Bob as your uncle, then you get to part B and everything with Bob's brother. If Bob doesn't have a brother, then you can only ever have Bob as your uncle, which is not that bad. You're at least one step further than nobody who has Bob as their uncle, or has to go and get Bob as their uncle. From there on, then you go to part 2 and everything from there and everything, but you may not have to do that. So maybe Bob doesn't have a brother, but he does have a sister, so then that's technically 2B, and you move on from there. And so on and so forth, and everything. You keep on moving down towards step 8 is having your Aunt Dolores, whether that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 1 and 2B and 3Q and stuff like that, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of deviations you can sort of take because it's very open except for the first part. The even greater thing is I've just made all of this up at the top of my head right now while I'm speaking it right now, which doesn't really seem like that. It seems like I'm having some sort of sheet in front of me that I'm just reading stuff off of really fast, but really I'm not. It's all improv coming out from the top of my head right now as we're speaking this very moment. Many of you are thinking, wow, that 1 cup of coffee was absolutely way too much. I should have listened to everybody else that was in the chat as saying this guy was a loon. You may be thinking that, but the thing is I don't have that Uncle Bob. I don't think I have an Uncle Bob. I know my dad has an Uncle Bob. So I think I have a great Uncle Bob, maybe? I have many Uncle Garys, I know that. But you have to start with an Uncle Bob. That's step 1. If you don't have Uncle Bob, you need to get one. And if you don't know how to get one, or it's not possible, then, well, you have to go through the separate different process of doing whatever it is I was talking about, and go on from there, which is a completely separate, different set of directions, which you'll have to find on your own, as I won't know, because I wouldn't have started from there and telling you everything that I know now. Everything that I know right now is very extensive and very knowledgeable, as I've done very extensive research for what it is. Now shoot. Now look what I've done. Whew. Really dries out your mouth doing that. Needless to say, Bob's your uncle. Or if you don't, do it. That was a wonderful way to waste like 5 minutes of nonsense. That was nonsense gold. Some people think, oh, comedy gold. Comedy, that you get some comedy gold, you're set. If you could do nonsense gold, that's a completely different thing. If you could just do complete nonsense, not even have it be comedic, but actually have it be like very substantial, very knowledgeable of some sort, in some sort of way. I just realized I don't think this is going to grow anymore. Then that's almost just as good, if not better, than comedic gold or comedy gold. Simply because of the fact that it's so different than comedy and everything, and that if people can understand it and everything, it's all good like that, then it's even more amazing. Alright. Boop. So much Manicio. So much Manicio. Okay. Alright, time to replant everything, then we can get on towards the crafter, because the thing with the crafter, and why we want it especially for cobblestone, is the fact that it can start getting us towards compressed cobblestone, which will become a huge thing much later down the road, where I believe we have to fill an entire chunk full of triple compressed cobblestone. And as being such a huge and unnaturally large eyesore of such a thing, we're going to do that a little ways off, or possibly do it behind the mob grinder, because I will not appreciate the look of it. Nor do I really want you guys to be staring at this giant eyesore that is compressed cobblestone. I mean, of all the eyesores, that's probably a big one. Alright, so let's grab these, and grab that, and grab that. As well as that too. And fix that. Okay. Now, put that in there, along with all of this essence. Pow! Regular. Oops, no. Okay, pow. And from that into that. And I need the other stone. And pow. And I only need 5 of that to use on that. Turn it into that. Woo! Now we have just completely, exponentially made Manicia process better by getting 5 from one crop instead of just 3. Which I don't know the exact ratio of what that is of an increase, but it's a decent one. I know that. And our wonderful farm animals, hello. All of this wheat here for you to eat at the appropriate times, and a lot of these have grown, so I can replant them. Okay. Doop doop. Doop doop. Doo doo. Boo doo. We just have our 1 bronze on us right now. And 1 copper. I just had a realization. Is this tree blocking sunlight over here? Not really. The iron just doesn't want to grow because I already picked it up a little while ago. That is why. Thank you for reminding myself. Okay. Nope, we need to drop all of the essence back off into the chest. And now we can get onto the crafter. So, what do we need for the crafter? We need a machine frame. Iron, lapis, gold nuggets. Easiest build ever. Just take one of them. And we're going to need some redstone. And lapis. Okay, so... Okay. So we need to turn that into nug-nugs. Okay. Okay, and... There we go. And I believe we'll need some redstone torches. We'll get like 10 of them. I don't know how many we'll need. And we need crafting tables. 7 of them or something, I don't know. Okay, 1 crafter. 2 crafter. 3 crafter. Perfect. Awesome. Alright. Reduced power consumption. I actually don't know how much power it needs. Anyways, we're going to put that over here. Can I just place it down right here? Redstone mode ignored. Don't think I can place it there. I think I need to put a pipe into it, maybe. I don't know. Do I have more transfer nodes and pipes? Yes, no. Transfer pipes. This should be good. Right? I should only need transfer pipes. Oh, I can just do it from there. Right? Here, let's put it. Oops, not there. I only have 2. That's not good. Can I just put it onto there then? And I need okay, there we go. Select that, put in the recipe, hit apply. So we'll put result yes. So we want that. Then we want, I forgot, we actually need 1 of everything. So it looks like we do need power. So shoot pickle on that front. Okay. Alright, I need some stacks on stacks. Can't. Okay. Can't shift click them, which is annoying. Okay, so I have some compressed. Okay, so go down here. So 9 compressed. Make double compressed. Okay, which is good. Now I need double compressed. Okay, so come in here. Right, so double compressed. Come down here, and all we need to do is do that, and now we can do triple compressed. But now to do anything more than that, we need more. Who's more? What's it? Doublestone. So I know I don't have enough, but well, now it's working. So do that, and okay. And I can do one more, which isn't going to matter. I can only do one more. Okay. So we're stuck there because we can't do that. So we're just going to throw those in there. Now it needs power. Can I do it from a redstone torch? Is that all it needs? That'd be wonderful. No, it doesn't. Speed mode slow, fast. Redstone mode on to activate. Ignored. Alright, so it needs power. Oh, wait. Okay, it's filling up. Okay. It's not turning into compressed. So it needs power. So let's look to see what we have for power. See if we can actually do this yet. Which is good to look at. So we're getting close. I have magmatic dynamos. Or lava generators. Magmatic dynamos are going to work a lot better. Transfer pipe. I can have the magmatic dynamo directly going, have the power go into the thing. Otherwise, I need cable, don't I? Oh boy. I don't need cable panels, nor do I need cable from X-Men. I need wires. Maybe that's what I need. Wire. Okay. Alright, what are these called? Fluid duct, redstone energy. Is this what I need? I don't know. It's not pipe, or is it pipe that I need? I don't need the little mini block things. Oh, the conduits, aren't they? Aren't they? Energy conduit, ender enhance. Right? Conduct. I have no clue. Isn't there an ender pipe or something that's supposed to be good? I don't know. Yes? No? I don't know. Coming up blank. Hand of ender. Interesting. Oh. Energy. Okay. Otherwise, what is it? Redstone energy cell. Red net. What is this? Electrum. Hardened glass. Ugh. Let's look at extra. I didn't realize how much was in extra utilities. Shoot. Alright. Transfer node liquids. So I think I'm going to need one of them. Probably a lot, unfortunately. Which I can do because I have a lot of iron. Redstone. I need to make lapis crops. Remind me to do that. Retrieval node, retrieval. Transfer pipe, sorting pipe, filter, rationing. Energy. Energy extraction? It's an energy pipe. Aluminum and redstone. Will that work? Maybe? Maybe? I have to go through all of these. So sorry, but I'm just trying to find what it is I need. Okay. What was that? Walrus. Huh. Interesting. Let me look at Ender. Is this all Ender IO it is? Doesn't that have some sort of pipe in it? Is that the energy conduit? Alright, what's conduit binder? Binder composite. Gravel, sand, and clay. Oh, I can do that. And then conductive iron. Which is iron, redstone, and an alloy smelter. Iron alloy smelter. Pulverizers. No. Okay. So, forget about that, then. That's figure power is going directly into the thing. So all we need is what? Fluid transfer. We need liquid and then transfer pipe. But I don't know if we need liquid transfer pipe. Is that a thing? No, I think we can just use any pipe. Yes? Pipe, sorting, filter, rationing, energy, crossover, mod. Okay, so we can just use regular pipe. What's the next regular pipe? Alright, glass, aluminum. A lot of aluminum we need. Okay. How much aluminum do we have in here? None, because I moved it all over into the other chest. Gotcha. Okay, we have a ton of aluminum. Perfect. So we need that for those and for the nodes. So we're going to need sand. Okay. I have cobble on me. I need a hammer. Is there a hammer? Yes, with 18 durability. That's not going to do diddly wampus for me. Okay, so build another hammer. And just not make it. I'm smart. Okay. And just place a whole bunch down. And poof. Take that gravel. And if I can select it, just place it down. And with the other stone hammer, turn that into sand. put that in there with some coal. 2 of them because 2 for every 8, 1 for every 8 pieces or something. Alright, so we're good there. Okay. So we need redstone, which we got. Okay. Aluminum. Boom. Tons of aluminum. How much do we get? We get 8 for every 1. Okay, that is fine. Perfect. Okay. Just make 8 of those. That's all we need. Okay, then we need liquid transfer. Lapis and redstone. Okay. First off, let's put 16 in here so we can make that into seeds. So then we can use the rest into the making of this. First we're going to need those. We're going to need more iron. There's 1 bucket. We'll just get 9, sure. Whatever. 10 all of that. Okay. 5 buckets. That should be good. Okay. And pow. Alright. So we need more redstone. We'll do 4. Okay. That should be a nice number. Sorry, I thought I heard a weird noise. Okay, liquid. Oh, I need another bucket. Okay, and 4. We should be good. Now to do this, this should work. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Thought there was something weird about that tree. Oh my gosh. There are 2 pigs over there. What in the world? We have pigs spawning. We have animals spawning everywhere we don't want them. Okay. So many pigs. Not that we have much use for them here on the skyblock right now, but they are animals. Can't. Don't really know why they're spawning all the way out here. Do we have many loot bags? We have a ton. So we're going to be able to do those later, and I don't see a glowstone yet. Hopefully there's one in all those bags. That's what we're hoping. Fingers crossed. And almost got it. So put the farm animals in, and then do the thing. Okay, and no new animals yet in our pasture, except for these new pigs. Congratulations, you have more friends. Because 1 is the loneliest number. However that song goes. Okay. Alright, and then transfer node liquid. Followed by transfer pipe. Okay. then that's getting fluid, making power, and that's turning it into compressed cobblestone. Wow! Awesome. How many triple? Right, I only have 2 triple so far, but that's awesome. So what is that doing with the number over here? It's not bringing it down very much. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to make, I think, a dolly to remove one of those. I don't know why I capitalized dolly. Okay. Oh, that's easy. So easy. Can I just make that right here? I can. I don't even have to go back down. Wonderful. Alright. Now we're going to do that. Then be in this weird mode. Plunk that back down. Put that in there. And we're going to start removing all the cobblestone in there. Because we'll really only need 1 for, yes, oh. So with the triple, I can make another recipe for quadruple and apply that with that property. There we go. Beautiful. Then fill myself back up with cobblestone again. Alright. Keep emptying it. Alright. That's empty. And I now have a triple, compressed. Awesome. There we go. Wonderful. So then once I have a quadruple, which I'm very close to, then I can make a quintuple, which will be 5, which will be cool. And, oh, I just stretch a little bit there. Don't know what these dolls are. Oh, I guess that's because I have doll in there. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, I just need 1 more double, because that will then give me the 1 triple I need to make the quadruple. Come on. 4 more compressed. Okay, this I don't need anymore. Axe. Harvest level copper. Okay. I can just do it with my hand though, so that's good. So I have an extra bale, which is nice. That I can use for something else because this will almost always have, 64 stacks in there. So there we go. Let's dump all of this stuff in here now into the appropriate places, and then we can yes, keep on moving on with whatever it is we were doing. Okay, that can go back into there. And the aluminum we'll put into the other chests. Put that in there. A whole bunch of buckets for some reason. Why do I have so many buckets? I don't know, I'll turn them back into iron. Hammers we don't need. Put the dolly in there. So I have an extra crafting table. Awesome. That worked out very well. Nope. This one. Alright. How's everybody getting along? Good? Wonderful. How are the crops over here? Slow as poo. As per usual, let's go bang out some loot bags. So this will give us lots of free goodies. Hopefully there's 1 piece of glowstone in there, that way we can make a glowstone crop so we can then have that going. Waffle bag. Just take the ratio and yes. I've never understood who drops the chests. That's always baffled me. Okay, that's... Yeah, go downstairs with these so we can throw them into the trash bin as we go through them, as well as putting them in the appropriate chests. So first off, emptying out the inventory bar, whatever you wish to call her. Okay. Pulsating iron and coal, meh. All pretty meh stuff so far, not stuff we really need. Ender pearls aren't bad. Don't need anything from that one. We'll take another pair of sunglasses. We don't need to, but they are styling as heck. Don't need more melon seeds because we aren't growing melons. Take that, and we'll definitely take the paper, the safari net, take the iron leggings, and take the book and the gold horse armor, and that will be it. And goodbye. Okay. Throw stuff into the appropriate spaces for the moment. Throw those in there, as well as that. Sunglasses, paper, I believe I'm putting in here, which I have a lot of. That's what I'm putting in the books. Alright. Okay. Then Nishio, I don't need gunpowder. Plenty of that. Don't need a thaumium pick. Mana steel could be good. Iron helm. Don't really need them. Take the redstone name tag. We can name our animals. Ooh, I didn't think of that. We already have that music disc, and we already have probably more wheat than we'll ever need. We have a hay bale. Interesting. Can I just put the hay bale in with the animals? Will that do something? I need an anvil at some point to use the name tag. What happens if I do that? Will they do it? Sheep will stand on it. Cool. Why are they damaged? I have no clue. Let's harvest this wheat first, because it's all done. And let's feed the sheep. Make some more sheeps. Don't understand. Why is he so low? It's weird. And I don't have anything for you, so I'll just give you the wheat anyways. Alright. Hello, little sheep. Alright. The wheat in there, and we'll leave this pot empty for right now because we almost have too many seeds. Awesome. So we have all of them in there. Good. Everything seems to be going swell. Let's take all of the iron stuff out. And let's melt it down. I'll also take the gold. And we can smelt that down too. Okay, is that it? That is it. Cool. So yeah, farm. So from 4 leggings, a helmet, and 7 buckets, it will create a lot of iron. Thankfully, because it's not like ore or something, it does it quicker, which is strange. but well, a little quicker. So I should save some of the horse armors for when we get horses. Put one of every horse armor on them, but that's a little bit away. So yes, okay. Nothing more in there. Still hoping I don't have to grind for that one glowstone piece, but if I do, then c'est la vie. Yeah, 54 ingots. Which is divisible by 9 easily, thankfully, which means we get 6 blocks. We have our 2 emergency buckets in there, so that is good. Okay, let's fix the inventory. Bop, bread, torch, watering can, slab, and slab. Empty that, put that in there, and then dump out the rest of the stuff in our inventory that we don't need. Where are the name tags? I have 13 name tags. Well, that's good because I have a lot of animals right now. So that will be nice. So we can give every single animal we get a special name. Plus, I believe giving an animal a name gives it a less chance to actually despawn. I think there's also something to do with the nets and names and stuff, but I wouldn't know for that. Hello. See, that sheep's at 8, that sheep's at 3. I don't understand why they have damage. This pig is at 9. That pig is at good. Can't tell. 10. Oh, fine. It's just that one sheep. Oh, I wonder if that one sheep may have been before I fixed the Minitio file. That could be. Alright. Let's go empty the iron. See how much is left. Oh, it's doing the last one now. Wonderful. Put those in there and we can sleep. And that will be wonderful. I sort of took the armor off of my own characters because we aren't really fighting anything right now, so I don't really need to defend myself. And the fact that I don't think poison is affected by armor, so the stuff from the witches wouldn't really matter, so there is that. Okay, got that back, and the gold's just about done. I forget how much single gold horse armor is. Oh wow, they're each 8 ingots. Interesting. Okay, so I will get one of those and 7 of you. Lots and lots of gold. So yeah, I really don't need gold or iron crops right now, except for iron mainly just for whenever we get to the Vicio level stuff. Then we'll need it, but right now, don't really need it too much. And was that the last one? Nope, this is the last one. Yep. Bingo. What's his name? Oh, B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O. So much iron and gold. Wonderful. Let's go look up here, check the system, make sure it's all still running smoothly. Yep, this is down to 1 bucket. So yeah, these are working nicely. This has stored power, it's always full of lava. Ooh, and quadruple, awesome. So we'll take the quadruple. Put it in there to make a quintuple. Apply and do that. and we should be good. So now once we get 9 at the quadruples, then we make a quintuple. Then once we have 9 quintuples, then we can make a sextuple, and so on and so forth. And at some point we'll also get these lava generators going into it too. Not that it will really matter, it's mainly how many items come out of this. Which I think we can do upgrades. I think. Transfer node is extra utilities. Trying to remember. What the extra utilities upgrades looked like, or were called. Speed upgrade, stack upgrade, 3 diamonds. Oh. Well, trying to think. Let's do that. Get the pipes and bring it over, maybe? No, it'll just be the same exact thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have 7 pipes? That's what I'm wondering. I'm pretty sure I don't, but if I do, then I think we would be good. Nope, okay. Never mind, I thought I could do something clever. But no. Alright, I'll just replace this pipe and let it do what it do. I ain't going to bother it too much. That is the one thing. I don't have any animals spawning up in my tree, do I? Because I would not be able to see them. Hopefully I don't. All I have is the animals over there. Wonderful. Alright, so Manicio, we're getting there. Some of those are done, so we can go get them. Then, yes. So now that we have the new hoe, we can get Manicio so much easier. So maybe we can make some more seeds. Okay. Oh, shoot. I don't want that there. I want that there to keep it nice and separate. Put them there. Oh. 10 is done. Put those down, and we'll do the 1 obsidian. And ta-da! I think if we do luck on a regular hoe, I think that might help get more seeds, maybe? Please don't quote me on that, like a lot of things, but yes. How many seeds and stuff do we have now? I mean, as essence. Ooh. Copper 7, aluminum 8, 8, 6, 8. Okay. So we're getting close to making some more items out of them. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Definitely not what Chris wanted to do. Because Chris will talk about himself in the third person. Because Chris is the gamer and or maker of this world in which he's living inside the head of a guy called Edward with a different persona of Lego MacGyver, a man with many different names and not really knowing is he exactly who he is, or is he just somebody who has multiple personality disorder, or is it split personality disorder, or is it some disorder that deals with behavior or mental stability, or something along those lines, because he could be one of those. Because you never know, because he talks about himself in the third person, but he doesn't do it all the time. He could, but he doesn't, which could mean many things about him. What it does say about him is the fact that he is doing it. That is a fact. Therefore, we can take that and use it in ways that we wish, or know that we can use that information if we know what that information then leads to, and to a result that we are looking to pursue. If not, then, well, we're just simply rambling on about some guy talking about himself in the third person, which is a little bit unusual, but not that unusual as to other things that you may see about people with disorders or something of that sort. Not that we mean disrespect to any people of that disorder or that sort, simply because of the fact that some other guy just talked about himself in the third person, and saying stuff about that over and over again, as himself in the third person, discussing about stuff about him, talking in the third person. It's just these infinite loop continuum things I just keep talking about, just like Bob's your uncle. Uncle Bob. Oh, looks like we're experiencing a little bit of lag here on the stream for a second. Oh, I tell you what though, my middle finger really gets tired when you just have to hold the mouse button down for this watering can. That's why a lot of times I actually switch to my index finger on the right click for the mouse, which I think was greatly underused in mice before computers. Well, not before computers, before gaming really came about, simply because of the fact that most of the time you use the left click for everything, because most people dominate with their index finger more than their middle finger for using everyday modern items, weaponry, and such like that. They're more used to using their index finger, that's why it's the left mouse button. Whereas the right mouse button, I think you get equal amount of exercise with it because of things like RuneScape, WoW, and Minecraft and things like that. Something to where you have to use it for some pivotal thing about the game, which is very nice, and I think that gets universal usage out of the mouse, that you only gain the usage until the left side dies or something like that. And then you're just, out of luck. Then it's like, well, oh shoot, I have to get a new mouse, but I've only actually used half of it. Then the scroll wheel, but I don't know if there's a warranty or a wearing out of the scroll wheel, because that'd be weird and interesting. So there was that. So maybe that is something that I don't know. I don't think that's why people do it. Maybe it's something that companies put out there or something. So you almost want them not to, simply because of the fact that if you're only using half of the mouse, they're still paying the same amount, and it goes out in the same amount of time, if not sooner, than if you're playing games that want something like Minecraft, where you have to use both, or RuneScape, or WoW. Then it would almost be better for companies than when you think about it from a profit standpoint, of they only have to use half of your product before they have to get a new one, before they just can't do what it is they do, because they need that one pivotal half. So it's weird. But I don't know if I've seen a game to where it's pivotal to only use the right mouse button on the mouse. I don't think I've played a game. I'm sure there is a game that's only the right mouse button or something like that, but I don't know if I've played one to where it's pivotally just that, not also the left mouse button, or combination of the both. So, yes. Alright. Oh, this mini show's almost ready for harvest. Yeah. We might even be able to turn this plot into Minitio now that we don't really need it for seeds as much. Probably make a smaller field for seeds, as we'll probably make another field. We'd be out this way at some point for more like food crops, or things like wheat and pumpkins and stuff like that. And if we ever get into Food Plus and the stuff there, and rice and things like that, we can put in its own separate field. We don't have to have it necessarily right in next to all of the Minitio and magical crops, because then we have a nice difference of where things are and where's where, what's what. And it will probably look nice too. Or at least try and make it look nice, because, you know, aesthetics do make it look more appealing and less, you know, janky, I think is the term I'm looking for. I could be wrong, so please, yeah, you know, don't quote me on that. That's like my catchphrase now. That should be like the thing written underneath the banner on my channel. Lego MacGyver, don't quote me on that. But at the same time, you wouldn't mind if people did, because then they're watching your stuff and they're knowing what it is you say and they're reciprocating that to other people. Okay. We're just going to take the couple pieces lost, because now we just get so much minutiae from these, it won't matter. And I just do my hole on the ground. Yeah, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 stacks of minutiae, whereas before we'd only get like 1.5. We were rolling in the minutiae. Okay. So, with this minutiae, we can turn this in to make more seeds. In fact, we might even be able to make some that need Imperio. I believe that's the blue one. Instead of just the Crucio is the yellow. Or is it Axio? I can never keep the names except Zavitio and Minutio, because the pink and the purple are the easy. The yellow and the orange ones I can get mixed up easily between Axio and Crucio, but I'm pretty sure the blue is Imperio. So, yes. Crucio, Imperio, okay. I'm going to need another infusion stone for that, but that is fine. I hope. Alright. Do I actually have any more Minutio seeds? I have 8. Camp them. Ferrous, silver, electrum, lapis. I think we'll try and do. All the animals are at the gate. Okay. I also think I'm going to need one of these. I don't really need emeralds or anything, so I can make another stone out of them if I need to. Which I probably will, so I probably will just do this to prepare myself. Okay. And poop. Alright, 32 crucial. Now let's work with that for right now. Camp 9 of that. And we'll use 4 more stacks of Minutio and call it good there. And then put these over in here. Boop. And then we'll take the strong one. And we'll be able to make 7. So we can almost make 2. I'm going to take a wild guess here. It's probably not going to be true. I'm going to place lapis there and actually need more that. No. 2, 4. Alright, we'll just do this. Okay. And we need. Okay. 5 of those. Hopefully lapis is only Crucio. Probably isn't. Nope. Alright, so what is it going to be? Water. It's Imperial. Okay. So we aren't going to do that yet. But we can do that. And do the Electrum. Then, actually, we have enough there to make the one more that we need to make a Ferris. And we'll do silver next time. Wonderful. Wow, all of that for just 2 seeds. Aren't we just rolling in them? Woo! Lots of grinding. Lots and lots of grinding. Alright. Lapis we can't do yet. And those we can still do more with. Wow. I forgot it doesn't use up durability when you just hold the items, even with Veinminder. I forgot. We need carrots at some point for the pigs. Don't know how I'm supposed to get carrots though. You would think maybe, well, maybe from zombies, but nope. Nope, nope. I don't have carrot seeds in here, do I? Melon, pumpkin, belladonna, snowbell, mandrake, barley, and early peanut, rice, strawberry, and tomato. No. No, I do not. Okay, let's just take a look at our wonderful little crafter over here. Alright, quadruple. Cool. Triple. Awesome. So yeah, it's very, very slow. I'm sure we could add speed upgrades and stuff to it at some point, but we aren't going to worry about that now. Now we are sort of just playing the waiting game for magical crops to go. It's sort of the main idea. Is to get magical crops to go to that exponentially make how much magical crop stuff we can make to make more materials for stuff with things like power and automation and all that lovely, lovely stuff. So yes. Oh, I got loot bags. That's right. That's what I was going to do. Okay, come on, glowstone. No. But we can get those. Epic. Nothing epic about it because we didn't get any glowstone. I'll take that stuff because that's helpful. Ooh, more obsidian. I don't need many obsidian seeds because of that, but yeah. We can do something dealing with Tinker's Construct if we want to. If we want to, we could make a tool forge, which will require iron, so we can take that out. Put some obsidian back in there. Boop. And boop. And we can boop, 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 boop. That back in there. We can look up tool. Oh, that's all computable stuff. I didn't pass it, did I? Ah. Why is it small? Oh, there it is. My bad. Iron blocks, seared brick, tool station. Okay. Well, tool station. We'll just doink that. seared brick, dark steel. No. Did I not have any bricks left over? Did I make just enough? Did I put it in here? No. I have to make more grout. I have to make more iron grout. I do. Huh. Alright, well I need 3 brick blocks, which means each one needs 4 bricks. So 4 times 3 is 12. Awesome. And what is it for grout? I'm grout. Alright. So clay, sand, gravel. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 gravel, 8 sand, and 2 clay. How much clay do I have? 6. Okay. So I'll need more of that. So 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 16 is 32. So, and a little more than that. So if I just take a stack of cobble, I will be able to use that quite nicely. The hammers I have downstairs. Alright. And we can combine these to do that. Alright. And let's eat some food before we start starving, shall we? That'd be silly. Then again, it's been a long time since we actually ate on here on the skyblock, so that is fine. Alright. Okay, and we'll do that. And hammer time. Pow! Okay, 44 gravel, and we need 16 of that to stay as it. This other 28 we can turn into sand. And ta-da. And time. Okay, and we need 16 of that is sand. We're going to need a barrel and a bucket to make some. Is it sand in water that makes clay, or is it dust? I can't remember. Is it sand? No. Okay. It is dust. Okay. And doink. Water bucket. Nope, don't put bread in there. Okay. Mr. Hacky Sack, which is the Tinker's Construct Axe. I don't know if I mentioned that. I made a Tinker's Construct Axe just to make it easier for cutting down trees, named it Mr. Hacky Sack. I thought it was pretty punny. Anyways, without further ado, by doing that, and then that. Oh, I guess I needed 8 of those. Whoops. Chris can count. Sure he can. Holy cow. Literally, holy cows. I have 2 more cows that just spawned. Alright, well these creatures don't despawn normally. That's nice. That's what we want. Use these first. I wish they were fluid cows, but I know there's a slim chance of those happening. Okay, say hello to your new friends, Billy Bob and Jim Bob. Billy Bob and Bob Billy. I don't know. You guys choose 2 names, call them that. Do whatever you wish. Oh hey, there's the rest of that glass that we didn't actually end up using. Let's put that in there. That will be fine. And we'll let that smell. What else did the tool forge need? I know it needed the sewer bricks and tool station, which we have. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I actually want to take a look at the XP things because I want to know if it's filling up. It's slowly. I thought there was an Enderman over there. Never mind. Chris is starting to see things because Chris has been alone on the skyblock for a very long time. And that's a lot of junk we don't need in there. So let's take it out. Just throw all this off. Because we don't want it. Can't be broken down to stuff that will be existentially useful to us. Why do I use the term existentially? I don't know. It's a good question. Also out of bread. Interesting. We'll have it. Nisha. You guys have fun dying. And there's another sheep. It's a disco dancing sheep. Oh. Hold on, sheep. I will save you just a second. I need to grab a safari net. Dun 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 dun. Wrong chest. Dun 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 dun. We're saving the sheep from falling off the edge. Now that I look at it, we may need a bigger pen soon. Because I didn't fully realize how many animals we're actually going to get this year. Not a single chicken yet. Very odd. Very, very odd. Okay. What else do I have in my pack that I need to get rid of? Get out of here. We don't need wheat either. What? Gosh dang, I can't throw it over the wall. Alright, we'll just throw it in the trash bin. Done, done. Goodbye. Put that in there. We can get our sealed bricks out. Get a lot of experience from it, apparently. Okay, now we can put the 3 up there, along with the tool bench. And I obviously didn't count right because I didn't need that many sealed bricks. I can't count today with the dawn. Don't know why. Should really fix that. That bucket in there too. Animals are getting very noisy. Don't know how I feel about that. And then we can put the tool forge down. And now we can make even more stuff. Oh, I think those are shurikens. I think maybe. And with the tool forge we can now make the cutlass, which I know takes the stone full guard. Tool rod. Trying to remember, is it a tough rod? Oh, I believe I need a sword blade pattern. Let's just get some iron, shall we? We can do things pretty easily with iron. So, nope, that's not what we need. We need part builder. Nope, it's not. No, that's right, we can't do it that way. We need to do it the other way. Okay, well then let's just grab stone. Stone is fine. Doesn't matter if we use stone. Okay. I think if we do that, we have that. Trying to remember. It's for sword. Is that, and is it a tool rod or is it a guard? Maybe it's a guard. Maybe. Maybe you switch them. Can't remember. There is a way that you can make a cutlass. I can't remember the exact formula. I know I have a photo on my computer, which I'm actually looking up at the moment because it would be very helpful. Let's see. Oops, wrong folder. So many folders. Is it under Minecraft stuff? No, it is not. I would think it'd be under there. Okay. Oh, it's a tool rod that I need. Not a guard. Okay, so that's a tough. Do I already have? I do have a tool rod. Wonderful. That's not what I need. But then they should do that. Okay, put the patterns back in the chest. Then I believe if I do that, with that and that and that, I can make a cutlass because it's not a normal thing. But you can make a cutlass. Of course, this is going to be very pathetic, but indoor fireworks, yay! So yes, oh, and we didn't even name it. Oh well, but it's just a pathetic stone one that can't remember the advantages of it, but yeah, there we go. Now we have a semi-cooler sword then, just using the end all the time. Ta-da! Anyways, this is something I knew we could show off while we waited for things to grow. Let's see. Any more animals hindering about? Any new ones? No. Alright, well, let's grab some of this wheat and turn it into bread. Life-sustaining bread, because it's so simple and easy to make. We can make a lot of it. Put that in there, put that in its appropriate spots, and there you go. Put that Nature Essence in there. Dark night lasts forever here. Let's sleep. Here's the nice thing with sleeping is we don't have to deal with rain. So we do not want to deal with that because that is loud, obnoxious, and annoying. Nobody wants that. We have to keep in mind, gold and leather we have started already, and iron we have finished. Not that we can really get stuff except from like loot bags right now, and if we hand make it. So yeah. So I think we actually might be running down here a little bit. We'll check the loot bin. That's what we'll call this thing. The loot bin. Yeah, not much. So we'll just leave it for right now. So yeah. We'll probably end it in just a minute here just because there's not much really going on and there's mainly a lot of grinding ahead of me. Partially just because of, yeah, more minutio and, yeah, getting these crops farther. Probably to make it try and go faster. Make some more minutio seeds to plant to try and speed it up that way. That way it can go a little quicker then. Though 13 isn't going to help a whole lot. So yeah, we'll have basically 3 fields of, yeah, minutio going. And this will become a full one at some point. So we can have that going, which will probably be full by the next time we stream and everything, and hopefully by then I'll have more of all of these to show all of you. Let's see. There we go. That's aluminum, so we'll plant the aluminum next to it. Then there's the bronze and the electrum. Take the iron, put the iron seed back down. We got copper. You never catch me, copper. Got another tin. Because once these are really kicking off, once I have like 9 or so of each of them, then they'll really be kicking off to where, yeah, I'll be getting so much more resources and everything, and automation of stuff up there will be nice, and we don't have to grind for stuff anymore. Which is what we're sort of going for, but now we can also get enough power and resources to have that going as well. So then we're getting resources from the farm and from the grinding of stuff. Which will be super, super cool. So many sheep and pigs and cow. Not a single chicken or wolf. I might also extend this out a little bit. Maybe wrap it around what we currently have. That might be interesting to do, only because we really don't need a food farm right now. It would more be for fun to do a food farm, so we won't really worry about that. But yeah, maybe if we did like a wraparound of the animals, then they have a nice big place to roam, and it would look interesting too. So yes, I need to put the essences back in. Can I make items with the essences I currently have produced? Let's see. Yes, I have 9 of that, 9 of that, 10 of that, 9 of that. And I need 1 more copper, which isn't done yet, so I'll have to wait on that, but we can make more items here. Boom, aluminum. Boom, iron. And we have to smelt all of this, but because we can put it in the smeltery, that means we double our output, except for the obsidian. We don't need to smelt the obsidian. The only thing is I don't know what mixes and what doesn't. We need to do coal. So I'll have to put this in the smeltery one at a time. Not that we really need to do the iron, so we're just going to put the iron in there. Tin and aluminum, I don't believe mix, so we'll just put both of those in at the same time. And if they do, then, well, whoops. Put that in there too. So yeah, that's still going to be the main goal. Next time we might, hopefully I'll have, yeah, farmed and grinded a whole bunch of stuff to have a whole bunch of resources and everything to do something a little more exciting than just farming and, yeah, dinking around trying to do stuff. So hopefully by then I'll have more stuff, maybe something more over here, or at least more stuff to build. So that would be cool. We have a triple, quadruple, so yeah. Maybe find, yeah, I don't think we can speed this up really right now. If we wanted to, we might be able to build another one to have the same amount going, but I don't think that will help very much. It is working. These are all back up, so it is continuously filling that up. So we are doing good there. Hopefully by next time I will have one glowstone to finish our cherry tree path there. And sort of fix that up to sort of have this nice green thing. This cherry trees will sort of bring out to here to sort of make it full, and then yeah, out here we don't really have much of anything yet. No, maybe by next time we will, maybe not. Maybe I'll just expand the farm more out this way. But I sort of like the idea of maybe extending it out and around the magical crops. But at the same time, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, it'll probably look cool. So, yeah. So we'll probably end it out there. We're getting towards around our normal quitting time. So let me just fix my hot bar of stuff. And yeah, we'll sort of end it here. So yeah, looking forward to doing more stuff next time. We can actually check one thing off in the achievement book now that I think about it. Is we did make an iron seed. Ta-da! Yay, progress. So yeah. So yeah, that'll end it from Minecraft Sky Factory here for this week. I don't know when the next stream will be. I know next week, if my live stream will be Chitty Chat Cast, so maybe 2 weeks, or maybe it will be 3. I don't really know what my weekends look like coming up at the moment, so stay tuned on social media. Otherwise, if you are subscribed, you will get that wonderful notification in your email, or as a notification on your phone, when I'm starting to stream. Otherwise, if you aren't subscribed and you like what you see, go ahead, hit the subscribe button there on my channel. That way you'll get notified. Otherwise, hit that little bell there next to the, I think it's subscribe or the like button. Go ahead and do that. Leave comments down below if you think I'm worthy of that too. Otherwise, I want to thank you guys all so much for coming out, for participating in the chat, or in the comments below if you're watching this as the rebroadcast. So yeah, just want to thank all you guys also very much. I have been Lego MacGyver. To all of you masterfuls out there, stay bricky, keep building, and I'll see you all next time. Oops, I dropped mini me.